Hey everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. Today I'll be talking about how to play as and against the Nemesis. As you can see, all the major timestamps are up here on the video now, so you can skip forward to watch those if you want to. You can also pause the video to read the power of the Nemesis, aka the T-Virus, if you also want to, or you can just watch the whole thing. Anyways, I won't hold you up too much longer, and let's get straight into the video. As soon as a trial starts, you can use your power, but it's pretty useless when a survivor or zombie isn't nearby. Also, if you just hold your ability button down, then you actually go slower than running. Once you actually do find a survivor, you actually have to contaminate them first before you can actually injure them with the whip. Totally not using the same clip again, but when you hit a healthy survivor, let's say you get 3 points for your power, and an infected survivor gives you 1 point. And a zombie also gives you 1 point, I believe. Here's a noise notification for when you get to level 2. When your power is at level 2, you can't break generators, but you can break pallets and breakable walls. Also, with all 3 stages of your power, you can hit over windows. Also, here's the noise notification for Tier 3. Tier 3 gives you increased range and increased speed on recovery. That was Tier 2/1. For speed, here's Tier 3 for your recovery time. Also, here's the increased range for Tier 3. For the zombie part of your power, the zombies don't spawn in right away, but you'll hear a noise notification when they spawn in and you can see their aura. When a zombie has their arms reached out in front of them, that means they are chasing a survivor. And finally, if a survivor uses a vaccine, you will get Killer Instinct on them. And now for survivors POV. How do you know you're playing against a Nemesis? Well, if you find a box, you know it's either Nemesis or Wesker, if you don't really know. If you open up the box, then you can either see the vaccine or a spray. If it's a vaccine, it's Nemesis. Zombies can also affect you like a Nemesis can. It also takes 1 hit to contaminate you and then other hits to actually injure you. And anytime you get contaminated, then you become 20% hindered. And if you are contaminated, you can use a vaccine to cure yourself. Just a reminder, the killer will get Killer Instinct while you are doing this, so be careful where you are. Also, you can give the vaccine to your teammates as well. While you are contaminated, you will see the aura of all the boxes. Also, here's the sound notification for when Nemesis powers up. For the zombie part of his power, they can detect you while you are uncontaminated, but they have a shorter range. When you are contaminated, they actually have a longer range and will follow you for a longer time. You can stun them with a pallet and they will respawn later on in the match, and you can also flashlight them and they'll just stay in place when you blind them. Now for Nemesis himself, his whip only goes in a straight line, so go in zigzags, try to avoid it, and take cover behind objects. And you can also crouch behind pallets and objects to make yourself less likely to get hit. Every killer has 20 unique add-ons for themselves. They are split into categories, which are 4 brown, also known as common, 5 green, uncommon, 5 blue, rare, 4 purple, very rare, and 2 red, also known as visceral, which are supposed to be the best add-ons, but sometimes they're not. I will not be showing clips of each add-on, I will just be reading them on. So on that note, let's start talking about these add-ons. Visitor Wristband increases zombie detection range by 2 meters and field of view by 10 degrees. Star's Field Combat Manual. Zombies' auras turn yellow for 6 seconds after hitting a survivor. Damaged Syringe increases time it takes survivors to use a vaccine by 5 seconds. Brian's Intestine increases zombie movement speed by 25%. Zombie Heart increases mutation rate when destroying zombies with Tentacle Strike by 75%. Mick Hale's Eye increases zombie movement speed by 35%. Marvin's Blood increases mutation rate when hitting survivors with Tentacle Strike by 16% for uncontaminated survivors and 50% for contaminated survivors. Adrenaline Injector increases length of killer instinct when survivors use a vaccine by 3 seconds. Adman Wristband increases zombie detection range by 4 meters and field of view by 18 degrees. Tyrant Gore increases mutation rate when destroying zombies with Tentacle Strike by 75%, decreases zombie respawn time by 7.5 seconds. T-Virus Sample increases mutation rate when destroying zombies with Tentacle Strike by 100%. Serotonin Injector grants undetectable for 15 seconds when a zombie is destroyed. Plant 43 Vines increases time required for survivors to open supply cases by 4 seconds. Liquor Ton, survivors are hindered for an extra 1 second after being contaminated. Nia Parasite, becoming contaminated inflicts oblivious for 60 seconds, or until the survivor receives a vaccine. Jill's Sandwich, reveals a survivor's aura for 12 seconds after they unlock a supply case. Depleted Ink Ribbon, decreases zombie respawn time by 5 seconds, increases zombie movement speed by 50%. Any zombies destroyed after all generators are repaired will respawn in an exit area. Broken Recovery Coin removes 1 supply case from the trial. Shattered Stars Badge increases zombie movement speed by 150% for 60 seconds after a generator is repaired. Iridescent Umbrella Badge, survivors are infected with exposed for 60 seconds when using a vaccine.